All right, Patriots, I have got a great lesson for you guys today, and I'm going to go ahead and address the big elephant in the room from last lesson. That is a bear of a process to do. It can be really tedious and really annoying, and I understand. It's difficult, it's hard. Now, we're going to talk about something today called synthetic division. Now, I want you to realize that there is a couple of pros and cons between regular polynomial division and synthetic division. Here's what you need to know is that regular polynomial long division versus synthetic. Okay. What you need to know is that this is a long process. However, this one is a relatively short and easy process. Now, the huge con of synthetic division is it doesn't always work. However, polynomial long division will always work. And so you're probably sitting there saying, why in the world would I even care about this thing if it doesn't always work? Why would I learn a new process? Well, the reason you want to learn it is because of this thing right here. It is short and easy. The place where it will work is you must have over x plus c, okay? And by that I mean there's something over x plus c, x plus a number. You cannot have a number in front of the x. If you had a 2x, it's not going to work. You cannot have an exponent here. If you have a 3 there, it won't work. Now, c can be any number. So it can be x plus 4, x minus 2, x plus whatever. That's all fine, but it must be in that format or it will not always work. I'm sorry, it will not work at all if you do not have something like this on the bottom of the fraction. Now, something you're going to make sure that you do is, like before, you have to have things in descending order, and you must account for every single exponent. So we're still going to be adding in those zero terms if we need them. Now, you can read through all that. Let's just get into the bulk of how this thing works. Okay, what you're going to do is sort of like matrices. You're going to pick off just the coefficients. Now, let's make sure we have everything. X cubed, x squared, x constant. We're good. We're set up. We have x plus 3. That's good. There's no coefficient on the x. There's no exponent. So we are set up to do polynomial division. Here's what you're going to do first. You're going to take this thing, synthetic division, and you're going to divide it. You're going to solve. Let me say that properly. You're going to set it equal to 0 and solve. So x plus 3 equals 0. Subtract 3 on both sides gives me x equals negative 3. That is going to be important. Okay, now here's what you're going to do. Just like matrices, we're going to pick up just the numbers. Take the negative 3, which that's this value right here, goes right there. Now we're going to pick off all of our coefficients. 2, 3, negative 4, and 15. Okay, just like matrices, we just had our exponents. Our coefficients. So here's the rule for this, okay? Multiply up, add down. Now, here's what I mean by that. We're going to add down 2, and there's nothing to add to it, so you're just going to write a 2. Now we're going to multiply up. You're going to take this thing and you're going to multiply up by it. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. Add down. 3 plus negative 6 is negative 3. Multiply up. Negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. Add down. 4 plus negative 9. Negative 4 plus 9 is 5. Oop, I did the wrong color there. 5. Multiply up. Negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. Add down, and 0. Now here's what you need to know. This very last thing is always going to be the remainder. Now, for the rest of this, we're going to just write in all of our x's and exponents, but we're going to decrease this by 1. So that was an x cubed. This is going to be an x squared, x, and then plus 5. So my answer here is just 2x squared minus 3x plus 5. And that's it. I'm done. I've just done that. I've done my division problem using synthetic division. Okay, let's actually do that again on number 2. So let's check to see if we're missing any terms. And sure enough, we are. We're missing our x cubed term there. We've got x squared, x to the first. Here we're set up properly at x plus 2. Let's just write everything out. Now we're going to solve that for 0, but you're essentially just switching the sign. It's negative 2. Now let's use our exponents. We got 4. Now we got to have our 0 for the x cubed, and then negative 4 and positive 12. Okay, multiply up, add down. So, adding down, I get 4. Now we're going to multiply up. Negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. Add down. 0 minus 8 is negative 8. Multiply up. Negative 2 times negative 8 is positive 16. Add down. Negative 4 plus 16 is 12. Wait a minute. I missed a term. I'm going to start over on this. I missed a term. I forgot the 2. Okay, negative 4 and 12. Whew. Glad I caught that before I got too far in. Okay, 4 drops. Multiply. Negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. Add down, gives me negative 8. Multiply up. Negative 2 times negative 8 is positive 16. Add down gives me 18. Multiply up. Negative 2 times 18 is 36. So it should be negative 36. Add down. That's going to give me negative 40. Multiply up. Negative 2 times negative 40 is, positive 80. Add down gives me 92. Okay, now once again, this is your remainder. So the way I'm going to write my problem, we had an x to the fourth. We're going to write it with an x cubed, x squared, x, and then that's a constant. So we've got 4x cubed minus 8x squared plus 18x minus 40 plus 92 over, and we're going to pull off our original divisor, x plus 2. All right, let's take a look at number 3. Now let's see, do we have any missing terms here? Third, second, first, no, I'm good. I'm set up properly for my x plus c. So I'm going to go ahead and write this out. I'm going to change that sign. So I've got the positive 2 there. Then I've got 3, negative 8, 11, and negative 14, picking up the coefficients. And now we're just going to add down, multiply up. 3 drops. 2 times 3 is 6. Negative 8 plus 6 is negative 2. Multiply gives me negative 4. 11 plus negative 4 is 7. Times 12 gives me 14. And then I've got 0. So remember, my remainder is 0 there. So I don't have to write the remainder at all. Decrease this by 1. So I've got x squared, x, and then my constant term. So my answer is just 3x squared minus 2x plus 7. Okay? See, I know it's a bit of a hassle to learn up front, but once you do, it makes these division problems go so much faster. Okay, number 4. I've got fourth power, third power. I'm missing a second power. First constant, I'm set up properly on the divisor. So we're going to change the sign. Negative 2 becomes positive 2. And we've got 6, negative 8, 0, 12 and 14. Make sure you get that 0 in there so you don't have mistakes like I did earlier. Okay. Add down, multiply up. 6 drops down. 2 times 6 is 12. Add down, negative 8 plus 12 is positive 4. Multiply up gives me 8. Add down gives me 8. Multiply up gives me 16. 12 plus 16 is going to give me 28. 28 times 2 is 56. Add those. Ooh, I made a mistake. That's a negative 14. Thought I caught that. Negative 14 plus 56 is 42. Again, there's my remainder. So my answer is going to be 6x, sorry, not x, n cubed minus 8n squared. Let's see if I actually pulled the right numbers here. 6n cubed plus 4n squared plus 8n plus 28 plus 42 over n minus 2. All right, number 5. Let's see if we need any missing pieces. 4th, 3rd squared, 1 constant. We're good. We're set up properly. So we're going to change that -1 to a +1. Write our coefficients: 2, -5, -8, -17, -6. Add down gives me 2. Multiply up gives me 2. -5 plus 2 is -3. 1 times -3 is -3. Add that in and we get -11. Times 1 is -11. Add that, we get -28. Multiply 1 times -28 is -28. -6 minus 28 is -34. There's my remainder. And you know what? So I don't make any mistakes this time, I'm going to go ahead and write these in. That was x to the 4th. Decrease that by 1. We got x cubed, x squared, x. So my answer is 2x cubed minus 3x squared minus 11x minus 28. I got a minus 34, so minus 34 over x minus 1. All right, plugging and chugging now. Let's see, number 6. Looks like I need my 0x cubed, x squared, x to the 1st. Okay, change that sign around, -2. I just realized we're doing a lot of 2's on this entire page. Okay. 3, 0, 4, 5, -7. Okay. 3 drops. 3 times -2 is -6. Plus 0 gives me -6. Times -2 is +12. Add down, I get 16. 16 times -2 is -32. Add down, and I get -27. -27 times -2 is +54. And then add down, I get 47. That is my remainder. Let's add in our x's. So that's x to the 3rd. So x to the 4th decreased by 1 gives me x cubed, x squared, x. And so now I've got 3x cubed minus 6x squared plus 16x minus 27 plus 47 over x plus 2. All right, that's it for synthetic division. Like I said, let me know if you need any help on all this stuff.